I wanted to go to a certain store, and every way I go, directions there are very difficult. So I couldn't reach that store. And I tried, I just couldn't. So I looked around, and there was a no U-turn sign that I saw very clearly, but there was no one. And if I did that no U-turn, I will reach my destination. This is after half an hour trying. So I looked to the right and left, and there's no one, so I took a U-turn. And immediately there was a policeman. I don't know where he was hiding. So he whistled. And he came to me and he said, you know why I stopped you? I said, yes. You stopped me because I took this U-turn, which is not allowed. And I was trying to reach my destination for half an hour. I looked around, I couldn't find I couldn't see any policeman, frankly. So I took the U-turn, and there were no cars, so there's no harm done. So he laughed. He laughed aloud, and he said, this is the first time anyone tells me the truth. And he did not give me a ticket. So just tell the truth. Except to your wife. Okay? I mean, you can say I love you even if you don't mean it. But just behave ethically. Don't cheat. Don't cheat on your exams. Believe me, if you cheat on your exams, then one day, looking within you, you will not respect yourself. So don't cheat. Will you ride a plane if you know that the pilots have passed the exam by cheating? Would you give your home to be built by an engineer that succeeded by cheating? In each area of life you will not accept it. The Prophet tells us very simply, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. You are not truly a believer until you love for the others what you love for yourself. So you will hate to be given service by somebody who cheated. Don't give it to others by cheating. So don't cheat. I once was in a lecture and there were 4,000 people there. So I said, I did it once and then I decided not to do it again. I said, please, be very truthful with me. If you have never cheated in any exam in your life, please raise your hands. Out of 4,000, only 4 raise their hands. And then we want to be successful and we lead civilization, etc. Cannot be done. We cannot do it with cheaters. Just simply cannot be done. You're not cheating yourself only. You're cheating your whole nation. You're cheating your country. You're cheating civilization. You're cheating humanity. Just be ethical. Be ethical. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Don't steal, etc. It comes from ethics. It comes from faith. I remember when I was in the 70s in the States, and the eastern area of the United States one day had an electric blackout. On that night, one night only, $2 billion were looted. $2 billion was stolen in one night. This is the estimation of the tax people in the States, that 80% of people cheat on their tax returns. Don't cheat on your tax returns. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Don't steal. Obey the laws. Obey the traffic laws. Just be ethical. Islam teaches that before humanity teaches you that. This is part of our faith. So that is how you become successful. Just imagine somebody who does this. Last week I was also reading a book about wisdom. And they were talking, why did Obama win? So they were trying to analyze this and that, etc. And then somebody said, listen, it's much simpler than that. People believed he's sincere. They believed in his sincerity. It showed. People love to follow those who are credible. In the research of Causes and Posner, the number one quality of a leader that people look up to is credibility. And credibility means, according to them, trustworthy, truth-telling. In Arabic it says, as-sadiq al-amin. If you go and read the history of the Prophet, peace be upon him, before he became a prophet, he was called by people of Mecca, he was called as-sadiq al-amin. The truth-telling, the trustworthy. Show that. We have, as Muslims, had 700 years of wars with Europe. 700 years of wars with Europe. And they did not become Muslims. We had no wars with Indonesia. And Indonesia today is 246 million people. No wars, absolutely. How did they become Muslims? It is the ethics of the merchants from Yemen and Zanzibar and so on. Those merchants who went to India, to Indonesia, they dealt ethically in a way these people have never seen before. That's what attracted them towards Islam. You're in a society here that if you show them your ethics, then they will look. I once in the States met with a priest, with a rabbi who became a Muslim. And I asked him, the Jewish rabbi, what attracted you towards Islam? He said, I saw an ethical person in a Muslim friend. He was exceptionally ethical. That attracted me to study why he was ethical. And I found that it is his religion, adherence to his religion, that made him ethical. That's what attracted me to Islam. It is your behavior, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. It is your behavior that will show people Islam. It is not our lectures. It is not our books. It is your behavior that will teach others what we have, the jewel of Islam. The third success is success in achievements. There is a very nice saying by a great wise Egyptian writer. His name is Mustafa Sadiq al-Rafi. He says in Arabic, إن لم تزد شيئا على الدنيا كنت أنت زائدا على الدنيا. إن لم تزد شيئا على الدنيا كنت أنت زائدا على الدنيا. If you don't add anything to this life, then you are extra to this life. It's a harsh way of saying it, but it is true. There are many people who have no addition to this life. I mean, you want to know who they are? Very simple. Just read the names of those who died and see if you recognize any one of them. Have they added anything to life? Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, do you know how many people have no addition to life? It is 98% of people. It is only 2% of humanity that are the leaders, the creative people, the artists, the inventors, etc. Only 2%.